been history ever since. You know what I mean?
I made a move without a sound. If you never heard about me, then you finna know me now. And believe it's going down. And believe it's going down. I made a move without a sound. You see lyrics as my weapons. I'ma spit a couple rounds. I may never know what $1 million brings, but I keep waking up to these $1 million dreams.
Yo, this is KG, formerly known as Top Prize Entertainment Podcast, coming to you with a new podcast with my brother, Sir. And we call this If Equal Had a Name.
Man.
It's a dope name, man.
Man.
Definitely a dope title.
Man. Different.
We can't be the same as everybody else. That's the good thing about it. We can't be the same, so we gotta do something different. So what's on your mind today, man?
First off, this election. I see Illinois did that thing, but damn.
Man, one thing you gotta understand, man, politics is a motherfucker, man. Politics is a motherfucker. One thing about politics is I normally stay away from talking about two things. One is politics and the other one is religion.
Man, tough.
Big
because
fights.
If you're wrong. If you're right.
The only thing about that is, man, when you talking politics, I just hate, especially, you know what I'm saying, amongst our culture, that we don't do our own research.
Man, speak your truth.
Like, we don't, man. We don't do our own research. What we do is we listen to other motherfuckers.
Others.
Who supposedly know politics, but the whole time they only telling you from their perspective of their current party. They don't give you the full bird's eye view. And then you listening to this person and they spinning you in a completely different way than the way you need to be spent. So you going out here, you having a opinion-based argument with zero facts and zero substance.
So, I hear what you're saying. We talked earlier. Mm-hmm. So why do you honestly think we, as black people, majority women, want her in office?
Man, all honestly, it has nothing to do with her politics. It has nothing to do with what she stands for. It's all about chasing history. That's all it is. It's chasing history. And we've already seen what chasing history does to us as a people, and we still haven't learned our lesson.
Oh man, what you mean by that?
Man, everybody voted for Obama.
Oh.
Everybody voted for this man.
My favorite president.
Your favorite president didn't do a damn thing for none of us. Absolutely none of us, man. Black men getting killed left and right on camera. 6 million views, 10 million views, zero legislation.
So
zero.
We maybe can come back to that, but I've seen Trump in the office for 4 years. And you know what? I can't even be biased. One thing he did for us was give us the loans.
The loans, the PPP loans that moms were doing that fraud shit for.
Man.
The stimulus checks?
The stimmies came through.
Stimulus in the clutch.
Came through in the clutch.
I'm trying to see where a rapper said that. Was that?
No, that was your boy Lil Durk.
Oh, the man who ain't. Man, that's another topic.
He going down. Man, bro. When I tell you, man, personally, I didn't lose no sleep. I didn't lose no money or no opportunity under Trump.
Can I say the same thing too? I feel like I ain't biased.
Possibility was high.
I feel like I ain't losing no sleep over no president. Cause at the end of the day, as a black man, I gotta still wake up and take care of my family.
Yeah.
So what they gonna do, provide, and X, Y, and Z. When I wake up, it's on daddy.
Facts. My thing is, man, I just hate seeing black people debating about something that really don't benefit us in the long run. The Republican or the Democratic Party, they don't represent us in a way that we need to be represented. And the only way we can change that is by not voting for neither one of them. There's other people on that ballot that you need to do your research on. We need to set a tone. We need to set a standard. If y'all not gonna do nothing for us, we gonna find somebody else that will.
So you
Write them in unanimously.
No. Don't boycott voting. Don't boycott. It's called do your research. It's called do your research. You have the Green Party out there. And I'm going to say what's called a Libertarian Party.
You need the Independent Green.
Yeah, the Independent Party.
We don't know about all of those other parties.
And that's the problem. The only thing we know is Democrat and Republican. Why? Because they dominate the media.
Exactly, because they got the money for us to go out there and vote for the most, how can I say this, popular person? Because even Republicans and Democrats, they single each other out when they say, I know, I'm voting for you, and you're going to read X, Y, and Z, and vice versa. Is that right? Kind of.
Yeah, you kind of in the ballpark.
So what about the people that matters? I think we keep forgetting about those. You can have a great president, but it's still the houses and representatives that actually matters about the rules.
That's why I wish they had that shit up there.
Man,
They don't have it up there. But that House of Representatives and Senate seats, and right now the Republicans, they're dominating both the Senate and the House right now.
So even if we had a Democratic, the president you hated Barack Obama. It was more him than him. So even when he tried to change something, he couldn't change it because when he voted and he put a law down, they vetoed it. Or they didn't vote for it. Correct?
First things first, you gotta put in legislation for it first. That never happened.
But it happened because Trump had a team. Trump had the support. It's like we've been the #1 draft pick in the GM, got my support.
You do know when Trump was in office, the House was ran by Democrats, and he still got stuff passed.
Only one. I think that was we'll talk about that later. We was only one above them, and all of a sudden. First off, how do you even go from having felonies to be able to run for a presidency?
It's the American way, man. It's the American way.
Are you sure?
Bro.
I got brothers and people on the blocks right now, and I'll tell you otherwise. I'm just saying.
Hey, look, the United States of America is the biggest felon next to England.
Oh, man.
They are the biggest felons.
Speak your truth.
You feel me? They are the biggest felons, man. They rob, steal, and they kill whoever get in their goddamn way. We are the biggest fellas.
Hey, Trump is welcome to the block, according to what he just did.
Man, he was out there flipping burgers with niggas.
And grab him by the, you're fired, bankruptcy. It's just not a black, nothing.
Man,
I'll keep it there.
Man, look, he got all the credentials of a black man, bro.
He's in the hood.
He got felonies. This man went bankrupt.
Man, more than once. And he's a genius. So what are we following? What are we teaching this world? I'm just being honest. Like the world, what are we teaching them?
Man, going to school is damn near pointless.
Oh, you talking about the board who all just sat down and just said, I quit?
Shit, they had no choice, man. They had no choice. Man, the school system in the United States is failing.
Man, it's crazy. You're right.
It's failing.
You're right. You're right.
Epic proportion. But if you look at who's running the world,
Well, it's obviously not the...
who's scholars? My thing is, if I'm a dummy in a room full of smart people and all of you smart people are following me, then who's the real dummy?
Man, so you have to define the word dummy again. It's that crazy. It's that. I've seen McDonald's workers go out there and go on strikes and say, hey, I deserve to make $30 an hour for flipping a burger. Yeah. But I've seen the schools, the teachers, getting paid under $30 an hour and saying, hey, can you help me? Make it make sense to me.
Union versus no union.
Speaking of unions, are the unions a whole nother separate thing that we ain't even talking about right now? The union, who actually won under a union? And I'll wait. What I mean is this. We speak unions. Oh, give me another union. Give me another union. Do y'all understand what a union actually does? Speaking back to what you just said, do we do our research? Oh, this union gonna keep me from being fired. This union gonna keep me X, Y, and Z. I just seen a whole board quit. I've seen bricklayers and etc. quit under a union. Who is the union really working for? Because I guarantee you that job will give you a leeway before the union does.
Now my thing is, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and try to sit here and make some sense over that. I'm not fully knowledgeable when it comes down to dealing with unions.
Oh man, I done my research.
I've never worked for it. Let me take that lie back. I did work for one job briefly that had a union. That was when I was working for Allied Bar and Security. And all I know is they was taking money out of my check, and I was still getting rolled up and still had to sit there and talk.
I told you the union, man. It's like this, man. You just then you brought on something else. Man, I ain't had a car accident in forever. The union is just like car insurance. They're gonna get paid, and no matter what you do, if you mess up, your union dues is going up. If you mess up in the car insurance, it's going up. You can in 30 years ain't have a car accident. Guess what happened? It's going up. So what do we benefit from? I feel like
maybe it's a peace of mind type of thing.
Man, you're right.
Just in case you never know when you might need it. You know, that's the only thing I can think of.
You're right. So I feel like, man, if I'm running for president, hey, listen, I'm trying to lower car insurance. If you ain't did this and X, Y, and Z, your union fees is going down. If you've been great, if you ain't never been late and you finally late, look, it's going down. I feel like we don't touch the real bases in this world. I feel like it's always, first off, I hate elections. I used to work with politics. I was a young Democrat of 21st Ward. I feel like we only matters when it matters, if it makes sense. If I know it's an election year, that's when everything matters to them. That's why I hate it.
To get
That's
the
why
vote.
I got out of it. It's more so like put you in terms that we understand. If I cheated on my wife, of course it would be great to make sure that I'm sorry, and I'm trying to show her why shouldn't you leave me. That's politics. We want to show you who we are because we want you to vote for us and believe in us to keep the position. Somebody told me a long time ago, if you just keep being great at the small things all year round, you won. So what are we really voting for? I mean, 4 years, just to only have 1 year, the beginning of the year and the end of the year being great. They get 4 years. The first year, they amazing. The last year, they great to get back in the office. And guess what? If it's their second term, the first year they great, the last year they already exited out. They don't care no more. That's how my feelings. It's just like when you done with a relationship. You're going to try and try and try. But when you gone and you done, You are already gone. No matter what that person, that man, that woman can do, your man already checked out. And that's how I'm feeling. If I done checked out and was like, hey, I'm sorry, Pamela, I ain't, come here. Come, bring your ass up here right now. I'm checking out right now.
Kamala.
Biden said, hey, he said, come in right now, hey. Y'all vote for her, because I ain't doing this shit no more.
This man said Pamela.
Pamela, I keep calling her Pamela. Her name is Kamala. I'm sorry.
Kamala, man.
Kamala.
Kamala.
I don't know what's Mela from everybody was. And that's so crazy. Think about that. And I ain't do my own research. I literally don't even. All I know is Mela. A black woman. I'm never saying she's not deserving her dues. I feel like it was a year too early. I feel like I would just talk to my bro about this, and he could bounce in. I said to my wife,
Speak it, man.
would you rather go with the person you don't know or do know? If I had to pick a relationship right now, do I want a relationship with Trump, who at least I know what he gonna do, whether he grab him by the on his face, whatever, start a war in the blink of an eye in the washroom, and in that tweet, do I rather go with somebody that I know or somebody I just don't know at all? I feel like
That's a gamble.
it wasn't enough people running, if that makes sense.
What happened was they didn't give us another option.
You're right. So we had to pick.
The Democratic Party didn't give us another option.
I had to pick.
Joe Biden, he said, you know what, I'm done. And then, okay, here go Kamala. We didn't get another primary of someone who was going to run against her. We didn't get that. So it was just, okay, this is who we got for the Democratic Party, and that's it. My thing is, man, the way black people view the Democratic Party is the same way I view the Chicago Bears. It's a toxic, I'm in a toxic relationship that I just can't, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get over it. It's what I feel, it's what I want. I know it's bad for me, but I'm gonna still rock it out. I'm gonna stick beside it. That's what I like.
Loyalty.
We just don't know when to turn our backs and move in a better direction.
Why?
Because we feel like these people was helping us, and they really not. Oh yeah, we're gonna give you some more link. We're gonna put some more link on your link card.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep you black minds healthy. We're gonna give you some more health care. You know, but guess what? You can't make no more than $30,000 a year, or you make more than $30,000. We can't give you that. Nah. But this person over here with no kids, with no job, with like 12 kids, they raking in the money. They good.
Yes.
We struggling.
why? Man, you just hit something that was home to me. I said the same thing. I hate Link. I literally hate Section 8 and low income because it hinders us. I feel like it makes you choose, pick and choose. Hey, I got this great job over here right now. $70,000 a year. I can do this. I can get fired anytime. Do I want to lose my Section 8 and my low income behind it?
But what they do is, you don't think about losing your Section 8. What happens is, you start working within the criteria of your Section 8. So it stops you from being where you really want to be in life, because it's like, hey, shit, they taking care of this. So you telling me if I don't work no more than 24 hours a week, you gonna pay 75% of my rent? Man, shit. Hey, don't give me no more than 24 hours. Hey, no, I can't work no overtime. Nope, I can't do it. Give me 24. That's all I can do.
Exactly.
24.
Agree. I definitely agree. I will never state where I work at, but I'm a manager, and I had an employee tell me that. I say, hey, can you just please stay these 3 hours to help me? I need help in this department. You know what he told me? If I do it, they're going to take it out of my check because of my student loans. So even the student loan, I'm forced to not work a certain percentage. Because even if I do, I won't see that money.
Shit, they was taking that money from me regardless.
How was it? But why is these? Let me ask you a question.
Why robbing my ass?
Man, why is these presidents not talking about that?
Shit, Joe Biden said
He did. Hey, that's one thing. He did.
That loan forgiveness.
Thank you, Biden, for taking care of my student loans. He did it for me. Won't he do it?
Well, he didn't take care of my wife's student loans. She's still pissed off about that. And still 60% of America's student loans are still have not been taken care of.
Exactly. I agree. It should be all. But he did it for me. I was fortunate, and it's crazy. Like, man, it's crazy. Like, you know what's crazy? You know what else is crazy? She might hate me for this, and it ain't her. But you know what's crazy? The fact that I'm on a whole other subject right now. The fact that a woman can do something, but if a man do it, it's all she wrote.
Man, that's a topic for a whole nother.
Are you sure? Oh, my bad. Wrong subject. Wrong subject. My bad. Wrong subject. I'm sorry.
We talking about that for 3 hours.
Man, 3 days.
About to say, get comfortable.
We'll be sitting here talking about this forever when it comes down to something like that. But just to reel it back in, man, today is election day, and the only people that I'm really like dissatisfied with is them goofy motherfuckers that didn't know.
Just showed. He just hit 270, bro.
It's over.
270. We got a new president.
Now we have to wait it out. She got to concede first before they do anything.
Yeah.
So we have to concede. But that goofy shit that I've always been talking about, bro, is for everybody who didn't go out there and vote. Y'all the real fucking goofies out here in these streets. Like, we had our people fight for this shit. When I say fight for this shit, they fought for it. And if you not really going out there doing what you supposed to do, y'all want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, I have to work, I have to do this, I have to do that. Excuses. I don't care who you voted for. Kamala, Donald Trump, Independent, the Green Party. I don't care who you voted for. You supposed to got your ass out there and voted. It's early voting. You had mail-in votes. You could have went early. Polls opened at 6 o'clock in the morning. You were supposed to got your ass up there and voted. And if you have a child that's 18 years old and they don't really know too much about this, it's your job to teach them their right.
Preach. Let me ask you a question though. Because I talked to a young man today, and I even had my...
Oh shit, he's projected to win.
Exactly.
He's projected, but we gotta wait for Kamala to concede.
Hey, let me ask you a question though. When I look at this voting, somebody asked me why. They said, why am I voting if it's already decided before I vote? Think about that. Why am I voting if it's already projected this person to win before I even get up? And one more question. First off, I totally agree with Ken. KG, you know what I'm saying? I looked at it. The lines, if I got a life, is them 4 hours worth it? Think about that. We just talked about what I gotta go through. I still got a family feed, X, Y, and Z. The lines was 4 hours to vote. I have to sit somewhere and not get paid, and I'm not getting paid to go vote.
Mail-in.
But my thing is, this is what our people fought for. You know what I'm saying? This is your liberation. This is your voice. I see motherfuckers standing in line for 4 hours for a pair of shoes that you only gonna wear twice.
Man, speak that truth.
So my thing is, this right here supersedes anything.
That's the next 4 years.
That have nothing to do with your voice. It's just showing, okay, I can get this and I can get that. But this right here is how you make change.
So what about the person who didn't sit around 4 hours? What about the person who said, man, I work 2 jobs and I'm doing X, Y, and Z, and whether it still matter? Because at the end of the day, that president, and let's just be real. And I'm not saying don't vote. I'm saying get your ass out there and vote. But what about the person who always feels like, no matter what I do anyway, we can't win?
That's a losing mentality. Because if you look at that as is, okay, I keep voting, and the person I vote for never win, then why the hell you sit outside the motherfucking gas station buying lottery tickets for years and you still have not won? So if that's the case, you a loser. You can't stand next to me. Man. You can't have a conversation with me.
Speak it.
Because I want to talk to winners. Whether your candidate won or not, you went out there and you made your voice heard. And you is a winner in my book for that. You can stand in front of me and have a conversation about anything.
Facts.
But if you tell me, oh, I ain't vote because it's already pre this, all this conspiracy theories, until you can sit in front of me and prove, it's like if you can sit in front of me and prove that all this shit is all rigged up,
man,
then guess what? I can tell you to stop watching the NFL.
Man.
I can tell you to stop watching the NBA.
Man.
Stop watching the MLB.
Man.
Stop watching soccer. Stop watching all this shit.
Man.
People got hate.
Hey man, relax. Hey, relax. Y'all
I'm just saying, man, it's like people don't understand, bro. This is your voice.
Your voice.
This is your voice.
This the one thing you get to pick and choose.
And it's like, don't get me wrong, your candidate might not always win, but at the end of the day, you made your voice loud and clear.
Clear. You made your voice heard.
Now, you telling me, okay, oh yeah, our state lost and our candidate lost. Okay, it is what it is. It happens. That's life. You gonna always take losses. But my thing is, how do you overcome your objections? Because, okay, we might not got the president we want, but now we got to sit here and figure out what is about to get ready to happen. Because me personally, I've been working ever since I was 15 years old.
Man, working.
Ain't no president ever did shit for me. So I had to get it out the mud how I got it at the end of the day. So
excuse to yours.
My thing is, you just have to adjust. You just have to adjust.
It's called life, right?
Yeah.
No matter what we go through in life, you gotta learn how to adjust. It's never the quitting. It's about, if I fall down, what am I doing to get back up? Mm-hmm. I don't know, people tired of hearing that. I mean, it's so cliche. Hey, get back up. Yeah. Bounce back. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do now? But I promise you, the day you don't do that, you will always be a quitter. If you never get back up, you never even challenge yourself to get back up. Because sometimes in life, man, in life, when you this close to winning, that phone radical smack you in the face the worst. I'm not saying Trump is going to be a bad president, and I still know who won. But that's not to say that, hey, Kamala, my son name right now, Kamala, that's her name. That's not to say that she not learning from how she lost certain states and certain votes and etc. That's not saying she ain't gonna be a better leader for the next time and etc. Sometimes you have to fall in your motherfucking face to understand, okay, this is what I should do and what I should not do and what I should do. This is how I make an impact. It's the response after the L. And ain't nobody in this world waking up saying, oh, I want to take an L. I just want the L. But if you take the L, the only reason it becomes an L if you don't bounce back from the L. Mm-hmm. if you keep falling for the same things in life, the same things, if I'm late at work and I keep being late at work and I'm like, I'm losing because I'm late at work, get up and be early for work. But that's just life in general. Hey, I'm falling for the same person, the same girl, the same man, the same situation. It's okay. But where are you learning from the losses you learn from the same girl, the same man, the same situations, the same candidate, the same presidency? Hey, Captain got one thing to do.
Bounce back.
Bounce back.
All you have to do is pay attention to what you did wrong the first time.
But why don't we do that? You know, look, I ain't trying to cut you off. I'm just going to put this one thing out there, and this is why. Because we're so busy trying to prove I can change that person. We never look at, let me change me. This is my opinion.
Yeah. My thing is, the main thing is being able to hold yourself accountable for the things.
Accountability.
You hold yourself accountable for the things that you did wrong. And it's
That's big. How do you do that?
You gotta look yourself in the mirror.
Oh man, I see you.
Man,
How do you do that?
you gotta look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I fucked up. The problem is nobody wants to admit that I fucked up. I wasn't the right person at that particular point in time because my mentality wasn't there.
Man, I'm not trying to cut you off. First off, I want you to keep speaking that truth, but you hit it on the head. It wasn't even the right person. You said the right time.
At that moment.
This world is not really, right now, change. We've already seen change already with Middle America. And Middle America wasn't happy with that change at first. And then you think we're about to turn around and double back on it again, but this time reverse gender?
Man.
Middle America didn't fuck with Hillary.
Man.
A white woman.
Man.
It was,
I ain't gonna, I'm gonna speak my piece.
That's
on that,
because of her public affairs.
and her husband was the president for 8 years.
That's why nobody trusted
But
him.
was he not impeached?
Yeah, he was, but so was Donald Trump twice.
Oh.
Twice. Twice.
So are you saying they got a little bit of in their system? No.
But man, this man, my thing is, it is what it is at the end of the day, especially as a black man in America. It is what it is.
Oh, not say that after
It is what it is.
Kamala just lost. So what are we go endure tomorrow? Because man, it's gonna be a lot of feisty
Estrogen.
tomorrow.
I'm gonna be A-OK. I'm gonna walk in and smile on my motherfucking face and do my job. It is what it is. Like when George Bush had beat Al Gore. I was like,
I forgot about the Al Gore guy.
I was like, okay.
Hey, they talking about the same George Bush who made sure when Katrina came, I apologize. It was a hurricane before Katrina. He made sure everybody in Texas was gone. But when New Orleans hit, he said, I got an option to leave or stay. But we didn't talk about that a little bit. I'm sorry.
Shit, let me double down on that. We talk about that same George Bush that blew down the Twin Towers just so he could go save his oil fields over in Afghanistan. We can go that far too. But my thing is, we ain't trying to get canceled after we just started. We gonna keep it cool. We not trying to get banned on network TV. But we can sit here, we can talk about this stuff all day. But we want y'all to continue to come in, check us out, subscribe. All our information is right at the bottom of the screen. It's right at the bottom. Just like, subscribe, share. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave your comments. Going forward, I just want to say that everybody has a voice.
A voice.
Everybody have a voice.
Hey,
And what we're trying to create here is a safe space for your voice to be heard. And if you want to be heard without being judged, because you can go on Twitter, you can go on Facebook, you can do everything. You can say whatever you want. You get a million people calling you idiot, calling you stupid. They going through your pictures trying to see how you look, how your family look. That's not going to happen on our platform.
not here.
It's not going to happen.
Not here. And I just want to double down real quick. Don't feed off, man. KG, man. Man. Every day here is election day. Meaning that your voice is heard. No matter what. I don't care what race, what you like. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it. And that's something we don't do as humans. We don't talk about it. We hold on, we feud. Let's talk about it.
In the comments.
Man, off. And then go, look, I feel great. Give me a drink real quick. I feel great.
We only got that drink in this cup. Next time I might be in there with you.
For sure. For sure. Thank you.
We want to thank everybody. Hopefully we can get you to come back, keep doing. We're going to keep doing what we do. Whether we like it or not, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. We want to see everybody come out, show up. You can go to our Facebook page. If Equal had a name, you can post your video comments. We got a section that's going to be called Rant. You can go in, say whatever you want. It don't matter. If you
That's
just
next week? Rant?
Yeah.
I get to say what the hell I want to
You
say.
can say whatever you want.
You ain't gonna judge me?
Not at all.
Oh, man.
I'm a judge.
You can say
Let my head back.
whatever you want. But thank everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
For sure.